Now, sooner or later, you're going to get tired of going down to your local recycling center and getting free wood. Domestic woods are great. They're softer, they're easier to turn, but the beauty in this wood is undeniable. And I got a special thing. Cook Woods from Oregon sent me a nice shipment of wood the other day. We have zebra wood, Clara walnut, we have African mahogany, we have some great cocobolo here. And this is a blank of bloodwood that we're going to be using for our project. These are all waxed because generally this wood comes green and it will crack if it's not waxed. The cool thing about the bloodwood this time though is this dried for 7 years, so it is hard as a rock. So we're going to have to use some special turning techniques for it. But I want to show you one more thing. They sent me a couple pieces of mahogany down here that are absolutely huge. Look at that. Okay, now if you look at the growth rings on this thing, this is the outside of the tree, this is the inside of the tree, so this is the pith. So this tree was twice as wide as this blank right here. That sucker was big. So I don't know what we're going to make out of this yet, but I have a lot of great ideas for it. The wax that they put on this wood has one other neat little benefit. I don't have to use a pencil to mark my center. I just do scratch marks. They also do a really cool thing over at Cook Woods. Like I said, it's hard to find turning blanks of the diameter you need, but they sell wood for people who make instruments, things like that. Oh, there's my center right there. And they also sell all sorts of exotics for woodworkers. So I know a lot of you out there are woodworkers too. So you can find some really neat wood there. Tuesdays, I think they put up their turning specials, and Thursdays they put up their woodworking specials. Now, not everybody has all the equipment you need to make a project, right? I always say you have to have a lathe, you have to have tools, you have to have a grinder. But having a bandsaw and having a drill press are really nice, but if you can't afford all that right now, we're going to show you how to do this without having to have the bandsaw or the drill press. So the first thing I want to do is drill a 1/4-inch hole in here. And I've got my redneck depth gauge there. I'm from Oklahoma, I can say that. And we're going to drill in here. And this hole is for the worm screw. That's how we're going to hold this on the lathe. One thing when you drill this hole, make sure that you go a little deeper than you need, because if it's not deep enough, this won't hold. It'll be a big problem. So over here, I have my Easy Wood chuck. And I'm going to put my, it's a double-ended worm screw in here. See this little edge right here? When I put this in here and I start closing the jaws down, I want to pull it till it pulls out and it's resting up against the inside. If I push it down that way, it could work its way out a little bit. So that's there. We're going to undo our headstock here, take our Allen wrench, tighten that down just a bit, and then we go to here with that 1/4-inch hole and put it on the worm screw itself. And you can see the threads start digging in there really nicely. Now, your chuck that you have at home might have a different diameter than 1/4 inch. So, you know, use the appropriate drill bit. And it gets pretty tough after a minute to get this on here, so I'm locking the headstock to help me turn this.
Wood Turning with Tim Yoder is sponsored by
Easy Wood Tools, the wood turning system. Visit easywoodtools.com.
At Robust, we warrant all the mechanical parts on our machines for 7 years, and that includes the headstock bearings.
Thompson Lathe Tools. Welcome to a new level of professional wood turning tools.
Titebond has the widest choice of glues to help with whatever project you want to tackle.
Rycon Power Tools. Tools designed by woodworkers.
Cook Woods. Your home for the finest exotic and domestic hardwood since 1999.
Woodworkers Emporium, your source for robust and Vic-Marked lathes, Rycon tools, and Easy Wood Tools. And the American Association of Wood Turners, the world's authority on everything wood turning.